Hello, everybody. It's Nick here. I don't have the camera up on my face because I'm covered with sweat and I'd rather not embarrass myself. Of course, I get a notification right after I. And then my phone rings through the Bluetooth speaker on my keyboard. Oh, that's just perfect. Anyways, I have another unboxing for you guys right here. Um, wow. I was actually working at my last job when I ordered the first batch of these things, so um, I need to find my. Okay, there you see me a little bit, but who cares? I'm not going to be the main focus. What I picked up from Japan is. I'm hoping to go there next year. While I'm opening this, though, I just want to talk about that. So, I mean, if you're on my Facebook list, you already know where I'm working. On YouTube, I'd rather not divulge it too publicly, but it is kind of a niche business. I'm working. I will be working on airplanes in a few weeks. Well, after 7 weeks of training, this is week 2 I'm on right now, and of course that's almost over. If I upload this on Thursday, because they want to make sure, because of course, someone who's acrophobic or whatever, and doesn't like to take chances with those things. You want to make sure those things are put together perfectly, right? So, before I show you that, here's a game I picked up on eBay, and this is called Nada Asataro no Jisen Mahjong Kyoshitsu, which basically translates to Asataro Nada's. Oh yeah, and Kojima Takeo no. It's Nada Asataro Kojima Takeo no Jisen Mahjong Kyoshitsu. There, I forgot the second guy. Sorry. But it basically translates to Asataro Nada and Takeo Kojima's practical mahjong class. So yeah, it's just a mahjong game. And it's a surprisingly hard one to find. Not an expensive one per se. I mean, that one cost about $30 with shipping, but it was hard to find. It was like the only one I could find on eBay or whatever. Okay, once again, they didn't completely wrap something, so it's kind of weird. You can always opt for protective packaging, but I don't do that because they put enough protection in here, so I'm not worried. I've never had anything come in bad. So, anyways, first game here. Let's get it out of the plastic and see what it is. This is one that I've wanted to own for a while, but this is the PC98 version of Hillsfar. It's not in the best shape ever, but it's as good as I could find. It's literally the only copy I could find online. Some of these computer games are just so obscure. You know what's really weird though is the code wheel is exactly the same as the computer versions. You think they translated to Japanese or something, but no, they didn't. It's the same exact thing. I got the booklet here, so that's pretty cool. Um, just looking at the credits there. I already knew they were in the manual because I actually have a scan of it. It's available online. Here's one that they didn't even package at all, but yeah, they didn't really package this one. This one's called Igo Seiten. So my last unboxing, I got one called Shogi Seiten, and you'll notice that one was published by Home Data. This one's published by Magical, and that's actually because Magical is the same company. They just changed their name in 1993 to commemorate the 10th anniversary of the company. Even the packaging looks similar. Again, only copy I could find, and unfortunately doesn't have the manual. But it does come with a sheet about them changing their name, so I'll be interested to read that. There's also a couple games that are listed on here that I can't seem to find online, so maybe that'll be a quest for somebody out there to see if the games were even released. But unfortunately, okay, no manual, but it was literally the only copy I could find online. So sometimes you gotta take stuff when you see it. Like the Beatles said, I ain't no fool and I don't take what I don't want. Alright, next one here. There's only 10 packages, by the way, so we've already gone through, like 2 of them. The Game Boy game doesn't count, I ordered that separately, but... I had to put up with like the worst traffic today too. They do construction at like the worst time. Oh yes, this is one that I'm surprised I even found a copy of. Again, only one I could find online, but this time for a good price. This book goes for like hundreds of dollars, and I don't know why. I used to see copies for like really cheap, but I guess now it's like some kind of gem or something. I don't know. This is a Japanese scorebook. I haven't bought these in a long time. But when I saw the deal on this, I had to jump on it, you know? It's one of those things. Like Big Chris says in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. In my experience, it's best to take the opportunity if it's there. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting trash all over my new keyboard. But this is Ska Core Best, and I'll tell you the songs that are in here. There's a lot. You got The Mighty Boss Tones, The Rascal King, and The Impression That I Get, I Don't Know Them. They got Smash Mouth's Nervous in the Alley and Why Can't We Be Friends? So that'll be interesting. You got Sublime's What I Got and Same in the End. You got Voodoo Glow Skulls, I Don't Know Them. Baile de los Locos and Delinquent Song. Say Ferris, don't know them either. Come On Eileen. And Blue Meanies, the 4th of July. I know what the last band's a reference to, I just don't know the band itself. I'm afraid to say. Alright, I'm just trying to read who did the transcriptions. It says, I can't read all the kanji there. Actually, that's another cool thing about my work. They offer a free program called Mango, where it's like a Rosetta Stone, I guess. You can learn pretty much any language or any major language, so I'm doing Japanese. People think I'm fluent, and I can understand short sentences and stuff like that. I just, I'm not professionally. I'm way better at reading it. Okay, here's a movie, The Fugitive, by, Harrison Ford, yeah. There's a hard movie to find just because, not because it's rare or anything, it's just there's a shit ton of movies with that same name in Japan. Or the Japanese title for it, I don't remember. It's basically the translation of The Fugitive, though. Because usually they just use the English titles, they just Romanize it in katakana. But not this movie. Alright, here's a game. I don't know why I've wanted this game, especially when I know it's so crappy, but I've been on a home data binge. So this is World Super Tennis for the Famicom. This is actually the Japanese version of the game that we got in the US called Everton Lendl's Top Players Tennis. And I think it's got another title in Europe, because it actually did get a Europe release somehow. But I don't remember the title of that, except it doesn't feature Everton Lendl's endorsement. So, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, this game does. They're mentioned on the title screen. Okay. And yeah, I knew this game wouldn't have credits anyway, because it's an Asmik game and it's by Home Data. But it does advertise Cosmic Epsilon, which is too bad, because that's a game that even, like, if you somehow manage to beat the US version, it also advertises Cosmic Epsilon, which is probably one of the best playing and looking shooters on the Famicom. People always talk about Summer Carnival Rekka, and yeah, that one's pretty cool and everything. But look up Cosmic Epsilon and Tetrastar the Fighter. They both use the same engine, but they both look pretty damn good for NES games, if you ask me. Ah, here we go. These are two Super Famicom games that I got bundled together. Because they were, I think I paid about $30 for these, but they're about that much on their own, so the seller just happened to be selling both of them at the same time. Yeah, I've just been on a board game binge or something, even if I completely suck at these games. These are for the game of Go, and that's not like a racing game or something. It's known as like one of the oldest board games of mankind, basically. And all it is just placing stones on a board. Who would have thought that, that would be one of the toughest games to be good at? But sure enough. Basically, the way it works is, while I'm unboxing this stuff, we're trying to open it. Basically, how it works is there's you place your stones not inside the squares, but you place them on the crosses, on the cross points between the squares. And you have to try to capture the other opponent's pieces. Not exactly like chess, but the way you do it is if you surround them on all four sides, north, south, east, and west. Man, I could not get this open. I might just have to leave this one for now, because I don't know how to... Oh, wait. Might have figured it out. Might have spoke too soon. I do that quite a bit. Okay. There we go. That's one. Yeah, technically there's 11 things in here. Come on, get out. Woo! Man, that was a tough one to get out. Okay. So this is Super Gomoku Narabe Renju, I think. Yeah, so Super Gomoku Narabe Renju. Kind of like as if it were the sequel to Gomoku Narabe Renju for the Famicom. It was one of the launch titles for the Famicom. But I don't think it really has anything to do with them. I was trying to find out who did the music, because neither the game, and I'm sure the manuals don't have credits either. But, yeah, it does. This one doesn't. And I asked Nobuyuki Shioda, he was one of my guesses, and all he said is all he could remember is Kid, which was a Japanese game developer, was involved, but he didn't really remember anything else besides that. And Kid's also the same company that produced, if I'm not mistaken, they're the ones who produced Summer Carnival Rekka. So, you have them to thank for that. They also did like Burai Fighter, Isolated Warrior, the G.I. Joe games. Yeah, there's a profile for this guy that the game's based on. But, yeah, I'm trying to remember the Super Ego. Oh yeah, that's the name of it. Super Ego Go-O. So what does that mean? Well, what they call in Japan Ego, we call Go. So and then the subtitle just means literally the Go King. So it sounds kind of funny, Go-O, but that's what it means. All right, we got. Man, sometimes it's hard to open these, although I should be glad. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a movie that I've been wanting to see for a long time, and especially now I can see it with the Japanese dub. Oh, I know this is one of the funniest movies ever made, and I'll finally get to watch it. But this is the Japanese dub of Police Academy. Yes, and it does have English subtitles, so I'm okay there. Alright, what's next? We're getting close to the end here, I'm afraid. Oh, I got 3 packages, okay. Okay, because I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. But it is. Alright. Yes, I had to get this because of the unfortunate passing of Paul Reubens. I've never seen the whole movie all the way through, but I've seen a good majority of it. And I believe, Bin Shimada does the voice of Pee Wee Herman. I can't wait to hear what he sounds like in Japanese. The Japanese title is Pee Wee no Daiboken, which is literally Pee Wee's Big Adventure. So it's a good translation as far as I'm concerned. Okay. I'm trying to get this open. Okay, I think I know what this is. Is this the Blu-ray/DVD that I ordered? That was so damn expensive? Yes, it is. It's a movie I've been wanting to see for a while, but this is The Bad Guys, the Japanese dub. It took so long for it to come out, but I'm excited to see it because I've heard a lot of people say it's really funny, so... And Sam Rockwell's in it. I liked him in The Green Mile. He was really good in that. So, can't wait to check that one out. Maybe tomorrow or some after work, who knows. I get home from work, I'm usually just so tired. Ugh. There's a lot of nightmare components to it, but, you know, it'll end, and then I'll be out on the floor, working on the planes, and then it won't be so bad, so... I'm excited, man. I cannot believe I'm going to be working on those. Oh, yes. I forgot. There were 3 games included here. Just 2 of them that I didn't own, but the deal was so good. So I got once again 3 Japanese Super Famicom games here. I'll let you take a guess of what kind of games they are, and if you guessed board games, you're right. So, speaking of Magical Company earlier, here's another one by them. Oh shit! I got the microphone covered. I don't know if you could hear me that whole time. Sorry. This one is Shogi Saikyo 2. I have the first game on Game Boy. I don't have the second one on Super Famicom. But this second one is, for some reason, an extremely hard to find game. So I happened to see it in a bundle of games, and that's how I came across it. So, wow. I just cannot believe. Just can't believe it, though. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm looking through all this stuff, and I'm not paying attention to you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, for some reason, it's hard to find this one, but it does exist, and I finally own a copy of it. So, Shogi Saikyo, which I believe literally translates to the strongest shogi. So I wonder if that's in terms of the computer players, or if that's in terms of whatever, of terms of the AI or the engine itself, or how the game plays. Anyway, so this is a game I already own, but it came with the bundle, and because the bundle was such a good price. But this is Super Shogi 2. So I originally bought this when I was in Vegas last year. So I'll probably do like a giveaway or something for this, because I'm trying to be altruistic. I'm trying to get rid of stuff I don't need, and since a lot of the game stores would lowball me for this stuff, I mean I don't blame them. It's just a board game. Might as well just give it away, right? So if you really want it, I might do some kind of like giveaway or something. I don't know. We'll see. Whoever spreads my channel out to the most amount of people will get it. No, I haven't decided yet. I can't even remember the name of this title. Honkaku Shogi. So this one is published by Virgin Games, which is interesting. So that's, wow, Virgin Games, man. I haven't heard of them in a long time. But, wow. This will be an interesting game to play, from the looks of it. Alrighty, so I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to show you guys. And of course, because I gotta be up really early tomorrow to go to work. The training segments, the 7-week training that I'm going through, is all day shift, so I'm gonna be stuck there for a while. And then later, when I'm on the floor, I'll probably work swings. So, anyways, that's it for now, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. I'll also post a link. My band was recently on a podcast, and we did a couple songs. We did an interview. I'll post a link to that in the description in case you want to see it, because I've heard some people say, wait, you say you're in this band, yet you've never posted anything from them. It's like, well, now, since we have an interview on YouTube, I'll post it. So I'll see you guys later. God bless. Peace out. And have a good one.